Hey, what's going on? Yes, it's your boy again, KC Boxing. First of all, good morning to everyone. And I just want to run something by you about Adrian Broner and Manny Pacquiao. Now, of course, we know Freddie Roach has been a long-time trainer for Manny Pacquiao. Well, of course, he feels negatively about Adrian Broner. Now, once upon a time, he thought fondly of Adrian Broner. But I guess when you're fighting your fighter, then, of course, it's time for a war of words. Well, he believes that Adrian Broner is very undisciplined. He should be at 130 or 140. But he's very, very undisciplined when it comes to his weight and his conditioning, which I believe kinda he's correct, because Adrian Broner has yet been a very disciplined fighter outside the ring and inside. As I went over yesterday on my live stream, and as I went over my videos, he's kind of correct, lining up with what I said. But of course I had said and put a little bit more. But Adrian Broner might surprise us. As I mentioned once before, Adrian Broner probably will let his hands go this time. And don't forget, it's not a fighter's fault. It's just a fighter's DNA, where they're gun shy, where when they get knocked out, it's hard for them to adjust in the next fight. When they get knocked down for the first time in their career, their ego is bruised. It's all about the sweet science. So sometimes you have to shake that shit off, and your public, your team, will know really what you're made of. See, overcoming adversity is a very valuable thing to do. That means that you have that true grit in you. That means you have that spunk in you. You know what? Like KC always do. Let me break it down to you. All right? Look, all this good old videos and everything I'm giving, I should be having subscribers like, man, slamming my inbox. But I don't, which is fine, because I love talking about the sport of boxing. And some people appreciate it, like 329 do, and some don't. Some just want to listen, which is fine. Hey, maybe one day you'll hear me and you respect what I do. You might respect what I do now. But as I mentioned, now, Filipino National Treasure Senator, that's what Manny Pacquiao really is. Yeah, he's 67, 2, and 39 KOs. That's a lot of motherfucking fights, I'm gonna tell you. Boxing only 8 division world champion. Woke up at dawn for his final day of training and greeted the opening day of another fight week. This is fight week, baby. And this is the second time with 26 of them at the world championship level. Now, that's Manny Pacquiao there. That's what he been through his whole career. Yes, he is a veteran. He is a veteran. He knows every trick in the book. He knows every move in the book. And he does look good in the sparring. But, as my LDBC brother told me, everybody look good in sparring. It's when you step in that square circle. That's when that shit really get real on your ass. Now, they're going to be fighting this Saturday at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Sounds familiar? Well, it should, because Floyd Mayweather fought there for years. He fought there so much that they gave him a top floor room for a lifetime. A lifetime. Do you hear me? Well, you just need a key to go to that floor to get on and off, which he doesn't really use. His daughter uses it a lot. You know, just a little inside scoop for you. Alright? Now, the defending WBA welterweight champion will end his 26-month hiatus from a U.S. boxing ring and rumble with Cincinnati Adrian the Problem Broner. 33-3 and 1 with 24 KOs. 3 losses. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Adrian Broner been fighting for 11 years. 11. Yeah, it seems like he's been fighting longer than that. I mean, especially with a 33 and 3 record. And won no contest and 24 KOs. Now, everyone thinks Adrian Broner is washed up. Now, I don't think he's washed up. I just think he's gun shy, and I think because he's never been down, and he took his first defeat with Marcos Mandana, and it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty at all. But you would think he lost 5 or 10 fights. It only meant 3. That's all. I mean, he'll never be a Floyd Mayweather, which once upon a time he tried to fight like him and didn't do nothing but get his ass whooped, because it's very hard to do the shoulder roll. It's very hard to do a check hook unless you practice it. And sometimes you have to fight your fight. Like I always say, you can't fight everybody's fight. So you got Manny Pacquiao at 60 and only 7 losses. Then you got Adrian Broner, 33 and 3 losses. Now, we know who's the veteran and who is the younger fighter. But if you look at them, you'll think Adrian Broner is the older fighter, and Manny Pacquiao is the younger fighter. But on Saturday night, that ain't gonna make a difference. Pacquiao will prove that his new life gonna begins at 40. Trust me, cause that's when he came back at 40 years old. He's 41 now, but I'm just saying. And it's not just his age, but so also the number of times he had won a fight by knockout. And he's looking for a knockout. Now, I don't know if he's going to get it, because Adrian Broner, like I said, he is a young veteran. Okay? So, now, Hall of Famer trainer, you know who I'm talking about. World famous Freddie Turncoat Roach. Manny's power, strength, speed, and smarts are still a ultra elite level. Well, that's nice to hear, Freddie, but you wasn't saying that when Bar Aaron kicked him to the curb and he went to PBC. And you kicked him to the curb more than he did. He looked at you as a father figure. And what you do? You turned your nose up at him. Now, you're lucky he is a religious man. You're lucky he's a forgiving man. Because, frankly, Mr. Freddie Roach, I'm going to tell you to go kiss my ass. And I would have got another trainer. The trainer I had before your ass. The trainer I had when I fought Mtise. And put him in retirement. See, that's the difference in me and being a boxer. See, I hold him up from a grudge. I do. I hold a grudge till I feel that, hey, okay, I'm over it. But I'm not going to fuck with you no more. Not like I used to. Hey, hi, bye, what's up, this and that, but that's it. You know. Now, of course, Freddie Roach had to give his 2 cents. He believes that his only concern this past week has been overtraining. We don't want him to peak too soon. His work ethic in the gym is unparalleled. Of course, Freddie. He is totally focused on destroying Broner. Now, maybe so, because he still is thinking about that ass whooping that he got from Floyd. And I'm not going to say really ass whooping, because it was a technical fight and Floyd had to watch him very closely, and it made it boring to non-fighting fans. So, therefore, Mr. Freddie Roach believes that Manny Pacquiao still throw heat like he did when he was in his 20s and 30s. Now, please, do you really believe that? No. It doesn't matter how good you feel, how good you look. You're just not that guy at 25 when you're 41. You're just not. It might be your feet work. It might be your hands, but something will be slower than before. Even at 29, Adrian Broner, the can man, is too old to keep blowing up in weight between fights. It's taking a toll on his body. That's why when Blu-ray was asked about Earl Spence weight in between fights, he said Earl is still in shape. He just in a fighting shape. Now, fighting shape means, hey, boom. You're ready to go, and, your abs are sticking out, your veins, and your arms, and your guns are ready to go, But being in just regular shape is, man, just like you've been working out at the gym every day. That's all. But when you're a fighter, you go from 1 to 10. When you're just a average working man with a family and just want to keep yourself toned or whatever, you go to 1 to 3, 1 to 5. And I never seen Earl have a belly. Not like Adrian Broner when he came off that so-called rap tour, and Floyd and them was teasing his dumb ass, talking about you got an ab, one big ab, So, it does make sense. You can't lose a fight in this case. In the last 3 cases, put it that way, and blow up. Then when it's time to fight another fight, you got to drop 100 pounds. I mean, it just you can't keep fluctuating like that. It's just It's just not in you. I mean, sure, you're a strong guy, you know. I mean, he cannot beat none of the 147s out there. I know that, you know. But like Roach said, you know, he should be at 135, you know. And it does take a toll on your body psychologically too. Now, Mr. Freddie Roach did say he should be fighting 135, 140 as I mentioned, but he lacks that discipline. It's obvious to me he has no confidence in his conditioning. I believe that. I really believe he don't have no confidence. There's no way he's going to go for it against Manny Pacquiao. It's not. You know why? Because he's afraid he's going to run out of gas. He's going to run out of gas too early in the fight. And when that happens, that means that your opponent can take advantage of your ass. See, Broner may fight to survive and try to lay traps, you know, for Manny. And Manny knows that, you know. And another thing, he's going to lay traps for Manny so he can do what? Counterpunch. See, Manny Pacquiao, he's that type that no matter how old he gets, he still play basketball. You know, he still keeps up his regular activities, put it that way. While Adrian Broner drinking and partying, getting in trouble, you know, throwing money at Walmart, acting an ass. Manny Pacquiao, he stays in shape. You know, it's just no way that Adrian Broner could keep up with Manny Pacquiao's stamina and conditioning. And you know what? All during training camp, Manny Pacquiao said he wants a knockout. You know, and he really means that. You know. And Freddie Roach said he loved hearing that. So that means he's gonna really, you know, try it. So, you know, hey, QKC, hey, I'm gonna keep it real for you. You know, I'm gonna keep you up to date of what's going on in the current state of boxing. So with that, man, that's all I got today, this morning. So what I'm gonna do is let you know that some more will be coming today. Yes, this one of 5. Let's put it that way. And I will be doing a live stream right after World Breaker today. So stay tuned. And also, I'd like for you to subscribe to this channel. This is KQKC, the place to be, boxing. So please, if you subscribe to my channel, just hit the qualification or notification bell, and you will be notified each and every time I upload a video or a live stream. And with that, that's all I have for you. Alright? I want everyone to have a beautiful and wonderful day. Peace and love. I'm out of here.